I'm getting a good vibe out of this. Hi everyone, welcome! Welcome back to Earthbound. How are y'all doing? Welcome Soxy. Who do you have? It's Soxy, TNT, Papyrus, Cheesy. Welcome. JC, hi. Pigeon, welcome, and thanks for contributing to the past game challenge. I appreciate it. Mist, welcome. JC's eating a pizza. Oh, that sounds so yummy. Mr. Fish, welcome. Yeah, how good are we doing on the past game challenge? Looks like we're almost halfway there. Good luck, guys. I'm excited to actually play another game for you all. Papyrus, thanks for donating for that too. Oh, and thanks for the Sippy Sip donation, Mist. Soxy's got a little headache? Well, I hope you do take it easy, and I hope this can be a chill stream for you. Speaking of which, where did we leave off last time? Last time we ended up saving Paula, the friend who saw us in a vision or something, has like a bit of psychic powers. And so she knew that she really wanted to work with me to save the world, which is really weird. I'm getting a lot of impressions that the only person in the entire world that didn't know that Ness was going to save the world today was Ness himself. We got told by our dad that we're going to go on an adventure. We got told by Paula and her parents. They all knew they were going to go on an adventure, but I was left out of the loop as Ness. You're heading to Threed next, I believe? I think that's right. Because last time we learned that the buses weren't going between Tucson and Threed, but we ended up saving the Runway 5 by helping to pay off their debt. So they promised in exchange for saving them and making sure that they didn't have to play in Tucson for forever, that they would at least give us a ride to Threed, which is very kind of them. So before we end up going there, let's make sure that we've stocked up here. Excited about this next stream? Oh, that's right, because on Thursday, since we finished playing Papers, Please, we're going to be playing the Untitled Goose Game, which is a very burb-like game, and I know Pigeon likes burbs. So, first thing I think we want to do, well, let's check our items. Oh, we're actually pretty full up on items. Hi, Jack! Soxy says he never got that far into Earthbound. Aw. Well, maybe you can enjoy the rest of it with me. Oh, Mist, you want a hug? Come here. Thank you so much for being here in chat. I'm trying to remember what would be a good thing to stock up on potentially. Cybeast, welcome! That and Threed, but mostly geese. Nice. Because yeah, I can't remember exactly where we were here. Ah! May as well make use of them? Well, good. Alright, yeah, we have bananas. I don't remember there being a lot of things here. There were condiments that we could pick up. That's all your dark buck things? Well, awesome! Those are your participation awards. Spend them well. Threed's no Spokane, but it's definitely a total Thrillsville there. Interesting. Let's see. Was there like a drugstore? Oh yeah, there's the department store. Yeah, let's stop off at the department store first. Kiwi, welcome! How are you? You can get better stuff at Threed? Okay. It'll also move along the story, so may as well. Let's go to Threed! Our tour bus is too loud for any ghost to bother us. You want a ride? Sure, let's go for it. Why not? Oh yeah, get on the bus. There we go. Okay guys, here we go. Let's vibe along the way to Threed. Sidewalk, get out of my way. Do 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 do. Oh, that's like the party bus. Dee. Everyone vibe. Do 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 do. Boop boop boop. Yep yep. Away from Tucson Town. Roa, welcome! Finally a game you can get into? I'm glad! Oh, there's a item I saw we missed. Oh well. Nightwolf, welcome! Yeah, we've been playing this for 2 streams now. This is the start of our 3rd. And so, in this one, now we can actually go to Threed. The jam bus. The vibe bus. And here I'm hoping we'll meet another friend. There's a spooky skeleton dance. Is this supposed to be a spooky town? Ooh. Got a nice spooky music, that's for sure. Runway 5 was one of the best things about Earthbound. I can agree. Looks like we have to say goodbye for now. This town seems pretty gloomy, but I'm sure you can light up the place with your own little brand of sunshine. Where are you guys going? Hope to see you again sometime. Look for us to be singing at some theater in Forside. Ah, so that's gonna be the next town. Spooky month? It's only June though. I thought it was January, but that was me. Alright. No pitching of tents in the area without permission. Okay, we can do that. Just noticed that all the towns are named after numbers? Yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting detail. We had Onet, which had the number 1, Tucson, which had the number 2, Threed, which had the number 3, and now Forside will be the next one with the number 4. Alright, so first things first is a shop over here. Drugstore. Alright, what do you have? Ooh. What's a vial of serum? I guess we can't find out until later. There's a refreshing herb, a toothbrush, and a calorie stick, as well as a cold memory. No, we're good. Okay, what can we get from you? A minor league bat, a thick fry pan, a hard hat, insecticide spray, and a copper bracelet. Nice. Calorie stick, why do you think of calorie mate? Oh yeah, isn't that like a Japanese protein bar sort of a thing? Okay, so to pay for all of this, it's going to be 400 plus 200 plus 300. 2, 3, 4. That's like 900, right? Yeah. Alright, 900 it is. And we have plenty. We have 1700. 900. Thank you. Thanks, Dad. You're the best, Dad. Alright. We'll go ahead and get the minor league bat. We're gonna equip it. Yeah, you can have the Sandlot bat. That's fine. I will take also the thick fry pan for Paula. There you go. Now, you can have the original fry pan. Hi, Rick, welcome! Will you play Omori? I actually have that listed down on our Discord server as a game suggestion. If you want, here, let me just post that in the chat real quick. If you want me to play Omori, be sure to get your vote in for that to be a game you want to see, because the more votes it has, the sooner I can get to play it. Every time you see the calorie stick, you imagine a piece of celery. Nah, that doesn't look right. Yeah, it definitely is more like a protein bar. Dr. Lethal, welcome to chat. Yeah, I have a lot of suggestions for people who had ideas of things for me to play. So it's by the community vote that I can decide which ones that we end up playing. Dr. Lethal says, I've been playing Let's Go Eevee with a single Joy-Con. Wasn't that how it's meant to be played? Hi, Jack. Yeah, you got the color text thing down well. Nice. Alright. And I also like to get a hard hat for Ness. Which is really interesting because Ness usually likes baseball caps, but not construction. But then again, he had a Holmes hat until now, so I guess I can't judge. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this away. Not withdraw. Deposit. Deposit. One. Oh, I should probably have kept one out for the payphone. There you go. Here we go. So we can set ourselves a save point just in case something happens to us like it did last time. A couple times. Thanks for the sippy sip, Roa. Let's Go Pikachu is mostly played in handheld mode? Oh, you usually do. Okay, that makes sense. Think of it as a batter's cap. Oh, that makes sense. What if there was a channel point reward where Ralsei calls someone a PogChamp? Isn't that sort of a meme-like thing? Zombies and ghosts are loose here. Welcome to Threed. Oh, it is a really spooky place, isn't it? JC says, you need to prepare yourself for Threed, Ralsei. It's more than just a spooky town. There's ghosts, zombies, and even sentient marionettes. Okay. What would you suggest that I do to be prepared, JC? I'm just exploring like I normally do. Yeah, your attempt at color text worked. Oh, these kind of look like the prison cells in the Card Castle dungeon, don't they, huh? Paula Sai will help against the enemies. Well, good. Let's see. Hi, doggo. Ah, woo! That wasn't an enemy. Stocking up on food helps. Okay, I've got some food. Keeping a sharp eye out for enemies. They can lurk anywhere, and they can look like anything I found. Ooh, that looks like a zombie doggo. Doesn't look like I can get past him, can I? Oh, I can! There you go. Yeah, cute doggo, but then there's a doggo that's not so cute and more aggressive. Let's see. Anything over here? Okay, this looks like... Oh, Greybug, thanks for the follow. Welcome. How are you? Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Zombie dogs are a pain? Well, I'm glad I managed to dodge him. Have you grinded enough for the mean bitey doggos? Good question. I'm not sure what level I'm expected to be around here. Let's see, status. I'm level 20 right now, and Paula's level 14. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we haven't really stopped to particularly... Oh, there's a skip sandwich, nice. We haven't done any like real stops to do any grinding or anything like that, because that ends up changing the pace of the story. So let's go ahead and hand the hand aid and the skip sandwich to Paula, so that we can have a little bit extra room. Oh, hang on. Does Ness have... Oh, Ness has the Great Charm on. So, we can actually sell some of this a bit. JC says, in the Halloween hack of Earthbound, Toby Fox made a dog anime called Desire Dog, which was an abominable creature with tentacles coming out of the face. Ooh, sounds a little bit like Flowey. Cybe says, I had a save in my new 3DS version where I got here with Ness at level 12 and no Paula. Oh, okay. Well, if you were able to survive that, I can survive this. No problem. Anyone home? Oh, there is someone home. Hello. That's right. There's a rumor that a monster called Belch is screwing up the town. Belch, that's gross. A twisted name even for a monster. Aw, geez. Is that some sort of like a poison monster? I saw a beat-up tour bus going to Fourside. We can't go through the tunnel. The band was really noisy so the ghost didn't approach the bus. Must have been really happy-go-lucky, huh? Wow. So we're basically trapped in Threed until we get rid of the ghosts, I imagine. Oh, Belch is puke, not just, burps. Okay. Oh, hi there. Those are enemies, okay. Wait, so these are like marionettes. Interesting. I blame Master Belch for Earthbound's poor advertisement back then. They advertised Earthbound as this game stinks. Well, that's really weird. I don't know why you would want to buy a game like that. And we'll use Psy here. Let's see. That goes for a row of foes, but no, that doesn't work there. Okay. Let's do Psy Freeze. 28, okay. Okay, good, that was enough. We'll bash and we'll Psy. Oh, Paula has a move called Pray. I didn't know she was religious, or there was a god that we could pray to. Oh, Smiling Sam still isn't gone. There you go. Okay, not so bad, especially if we make use of the Paula Psy. Prey is kind of one of those moves that does random stuff. Okay. None of your business that we have a small house. Just keep all that whispering quiet out there. Okay, sure. No problem whatsoever. Okay, there's a bakery here, a hospital, there's a pizzeria. Okay, so we've been all the way here. Oh, mostly heals. Okay, good to know. How can you smile like that in a dangerous place like this? It doesn't look like Paula or Ness are smiling at all, though. They're just kind of going, If you just look at them long enough, they stare. Is that how you all smile? I don't smile like that. They got a real poker face going on, yeah. If you need Psy for Paula, you can use Psy Magnet on the marionettes. They use Psy. Do we actually have, Psy Magnet? On Paula. Recover, assist. No, we don't have Psy Magnet for her at all. We've got Psy Shield. That'll help. But what Psy does Ness have? Yeah, he has Hug, Flash. Wait, what was Flash? I don't think I even saw that one. Generates a strong flash that can make the enemy start crying uncontrollably. In some cases, even feel strange. Oh, so it inflicts some status, though. Life up, healing, shield, paralysis, and hypnosis. Yeah, those all made sense. I think we just missed the flash. Yeah, I worked for the zombies. That's not a phrase you hear every day. I just work for the zombies. But I betrayed them too. I'm a con man, so I know the score. Belch gives life to the zombies, but Belch works for Gygus. Ah, okay. So it's probably going to be the next boss for, I imagine, the My Sanctuary location. Who I heard might be female, but I'm not sure whether Gygus is a male or female. I'm a helpful con man, don't you think? Well, at the very least, you led us to the right person, who is, or monster or creature, whatever you call him. Man or woman. Working for the man or the woman named Gygus. JC says Gygus is definitely a male. Well, you should tell that con man that. He didn't seem sure. The headquarters of Zombie Relief Corps is in the circus tent in the center of town. We want to crush the zombies, except that they'll crush us. Ah, so we gotta go inside the circus tent and confront someone, I imagine. No one's here now. Okay. Just trying to say hi. Gygus sounds like a male name. Well, there's plenty of females with guy-sounding names. Shh, don't talk too loud. What do you want? Oh, are you like a black market salesman? I got what you need. A toy air gun, a bomb, a bottle rocket, a rust promoter. Interesting. We might want to pick up a bomb here or there when we actually get going, but could be a unisex name? Yeah, I think so. I think I've seen the guy himself. I ought to know he's male because I cloned him. Ah, interesting. Gygus sounds like a handsome person to you. Well, I guess we'll find out when we see him. Gygus in Earthbound Beginnings is a slim white alien with a body shape similar to Mewtwo. Might not have a gender, so it might be non-binary. I'm so scared of the zombies, I spent all of my time running from them. I can't even get home. Aw, you poor thing. I really wish that I could help. Hi there! Oh, I did... How in the world do I... Sorry if I butcher this. Q by the Noisesk. I'm just gonna call you Q. How are you? I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Welcome to Earthbound, Nth Read. This town seems very dark, right? The people are mostly living at the center of town. I wonder how we should get the town back from the zombies. Well, I have a feeling that we're the ones that are going to get rid of the zombies. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Q. Is there another name that you want to go by? I can't even try with your username. It seems so complicated to me. There's a rumor that there's an underground path at the edge of the graveyard that takes you somewhere. When you get through the path, you'll meet a dirty, stinky, ugly, powerful monster. I wet my pants just thinking about it. Oh, okay. So we gotta... That's probably where we had to go to meet Belch. Ah, this is where the hotel is. I saw a suspicious woman talking with the zombies around here. Ooh. They may be worth talking to. So we'll stay away from the circus tent for now because it seems like that's where most of the zombies are. Your headache's getting better? That's awesome! I don't think everyone's wetting themselves. That's weird. Alright. I overheard the zombies whisper, Master Belch will give us our lives back. Master Belch is the zombies' leader. He must really be pukey. Indeed. Check out the tent regardless? Well, we'll save at the hotel before we do, just in case. Zombies and ghosts are on the loose here, so I can't get to Twosome or Fourside. Maybe the hidden road in the graveyard is safe. Okay, so we definitely need to go there because 2 different people told us about it. Hi, hello. Alright, anything over here? Oh, hello! You are an enemy. That kind of surprised me. Oh, it's the trick-or-treat kid. Hello. We got bash. And freeze. Nice! Good job, Paula. That wasn't nearly as bad. Would you like a trick? Sure, Psybeast. As long as you aren't, like, spoiling anything. The song is bop indeed. Hi, Jagata. Welcome. How are you? Alright. Anyone else up here? Sorry, but I think I gotta leave now. No guarantee that you're not a zombie looking for lunch. I suppose that's fair, but, you know, I guess you could look outside the window. Well, Psy-Freeze is a kind of trick or magic. That's true. I'm doing pretty well. We are exploring a super spooky town here, though. I'm a wimpy little guy, so I can't open the door. You know, it's scary. That's okay, but we're here to help. It's the trick of death. Nice. Alright. You're awfully a kind kid. Taking time out to talk to a mouse. This mouse loves you. Aww. I was wondering if they might be an enemy. But they weren't. Ever so kind. I swear to the gods, if I hear someone saying, oh jeez. Just be patient, JC. Hey. You don't look so happy. You'd better cheer up or you'll become a zombie. Some people have already become tools of the zombies. Oh dear. Ah, zombie! I'm watching a zombie movie. Can you come by later? What? I didn't think anyone would want to. Ah, that was my bad. I wasn't even paying attention there. Okay, good, good. That's fine. I know that Paula needs some help, so we're gonna do some recovering. Life up for Paula. And we'll do a Psy-Freeze on Trick or Treat Kid. Nice! Alright, keep going. And we're earning a little bit of experience along the way. Oh, nice! We got a critical hit. Smash! Thanks for the civvies that missed. Okay, how much more of the town? Ah, we got like a entire block up to the north that we haven't checked. So let's go up here. Which I imagine there's like a graveyard up here that we need to investigate. Epic win! Wait, are you talking about my epic win or did you have an epic win, Jack? Thanks for the sippy sip, Soxy. Ralsei, the legendary crit smasher. That would be Ness, not me. Oh, we found a teddy bear. That's gonna be really useful. I bet you it's one of those Persian teddy bears too. The Great Bear is usually full of enemies? Okay. So that's the hint guy. Let's check out the graveyard. I don't see any enemies though. Which is surprising. What happens if we do enter? There's a surprising lack of enemies in the graveyard. Oh! It's not an enemy! It's a friend! It's Space Photographer! Hi! Okay, everyone, we gotta get another photo shoot with everyone. Pictures taken instantaneously! I am a photographic genius if I do say so myself! Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Everyone look at the camera. Ready? Stay fuzzy pickles, everyone! Eee. Wow, what a great photograph! It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Bye-bye, Space Photographer! Alright. No problem here? Yeah, I don't know why I came up there. But it was mainly to see what was here. Alright, okay, there's the graveyard there, and so we don't really want to go too far in there without saving and investigating the rest of the town. So, next item of business, we're gonna save at the hotel. Oh wow, we're getting a little bit of lag here. That was weird. And then we'll check out the tent. Deposit 232. Awesome. Thanks, Dad. You're the best. Alright, so we know that we need to check out the tent. There was some lady who was around here who was also trying to work with the zombies who we might potentially encounter. In addition to that, we have to go and find this Belch guy. Cyber Phoenix, welcome! Yeah, he did take a picture of a dude's grave. I don't even know who it was. I was hoping that it would be like a famous person or something. If there's a lot of NPCs on the game slows down a lot. That did happen in a lot of these older games, didn't it? Cyber Phoenix says, I think there's a bit of lore behind the photo man, but it should probably be saved for the end. Okay, I have no idea about any of this. The zombies are slowly advancing toward the tent. Everyone, I repeat, the zombies are on the move. Okay, what do we do? I'm glad you're going to help us, but you're pretty young. Well, I don't know. We ended up taking care of some pretty big threats for being young. Blueberry, welcome! How are you? Why don't we get all the zombies in the tent and set it on fire? We may get munched before we have a chance to do anything. Well, at least you're trying to think of things. How can we defeat the zombies? Oh, I just don't know. Good question. Baseball bat versus zombie head? Well, that's worked in other games where there's zombies, right? Just hit them until they die. Are you getting used to being on the East Coast? Do you have to quarantine for the coronavirus, Blueberry? Be careful while walking around outside, especially near the graveyard. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Thankfully, Ralsei killing zombies won't be a moral issue because technically they're already dead. That's true. Yeah, you got quarantined for 10 days. That's what I thought. Hopefully you're keeping yourself entertained. Alright, with that done, we can go ahead and save. I think our next destination is gonna be the graveyard. The tent is the quarantine for zombies. Nice. Yeah, because I can't think of anywhere else to go. So let's just head on in. Nothing. Whoa! That was a whole lot of things. I didn't really expect there to be that many enemies out here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to bash this guy back here, this pulchred molly man, and we're going to fire the bees. Oh, that wasn't enough. Thank goodness we had the teddy bear, jeez. And it missed! Ah, come on. I wasn't expecting us to use the teddy bear so much on this. Okay, there go the bees. Yeah, there goes the teddy bear, too. It's gonna be rough, jeez. Okay. Well, hey, we gotta level up. Nice. Oh, and there's Psi Magnet. Okay, yeah, it wasn't too far off from there. So let's check over here. Oh, hello. Can we get past? He stares into your soul. That looks like a zombie, alright. He looks you over. Huh. I guess we can't get past. The path is blocked for now. Oh, wow. Look at all those bees. Can we despawn the bees? Thank you. Jeez. Because they hit hard. Cool. Alright, I guess we'll head back to the hotel for now. We just... Oh, hello. You weren't there before. This looks pretty convenient. Hi. What are you doing? This is awfully suspicious. I suspect! This is really creepy. I don't like this music. Huh. I can't even sleep here because the teller's gone. Oh yeah, she's working for the zombies. I had a suspicion it was her. Uh-oh, you're losing consciousness. What could be the fate of Ness and his friend? I don't know, you tell me, game. Oh, there we go. We got captured. Oh, the door's locked. Oh no, they actually decided to lock the door. Ah! Hecky! What do I do with a locked door? Could we possibly use a baseball bat? Hi Paula, I'm calling out to you who I've never met. I'm calling to our friend who we've never met. Jeff! Jeff, we need your help! I'm Paula and I am with another friend, Ness. We're trying to contact you. Oh, okay. So this is how we meet Jeff. Shy Marina, welcome! How are you? Looks like we are calling a locksmith and his name is Jeff. Winter's a small country to the north. So he's in an entirely different country. I thought he would be like a local to Threed, like Paula was. The Snowwood boarding house. Oh, your name is Jeff too? Nice to meet you. I'm Paula. I am with another friend, Ness. We're trying to contact you. If you hear me, please wake up and head south. Only you, though far away, can save us, Jeff. Please hear my call and begin heading south. Jeff, you're a friend who we've never met, but you're the only one and our only hope. And Paula really is just writing the story by herself, isn't she? I mean, we of course trust that she's had visions, but she's really putting the party together. Jeffrey and Nuts. Let's see. What's our level? Yep, we're just level 1 right now. We don't have Psi. That's interesting. We have a big bottle rocket, a boiled egg, which will heal 40 hit points. A protractor. You can use this during battle? What's it for? Stevie, welcome! And is that Richard? Hi! Leveling up Jeff is a real hassle. Oh, well, I suppose we haven't gotten any choice, though. Oh, Shy Marina, your name's Jeff, too? Nice. Jeff is the rocket launcher lord. Yeah, I had heard that before. Specializes in items and rockets and bombs and stuff like that. Nice. Then we have a broken spray can, which we're supposed to be able to repair, right? That genius Jeff should fix it sometime. Yeah, how do we do that? We're just doing the Jump 22 meme thingy. Oh, okay. I guess I missed the meme. I'm sorry. Jeff's IQ is so high, he gets the jokes on Rick and Morty. Oh, that is impressive. And we have no equipment. Okay, just checking. Jeff, I dreamt that you and I were taking a walk. What's wrong? I kinda had a dream. And I heard a girl's voice in my head. Jeff, where are you going in the middle of the night? You know the dorm rules, right? If you get caught, you get punished big time. Wait, is he quarantining too? Richard read the Notebook trilogy because I discovered they were a major influence on the creation of Mother 3 or Earthbound 2. Interesting. I'm actually excited to maybe play the sequel to this, if enough people are interested. Yeah, you better report Jeff. He's gonna break quarantine. If you get caught, you'll get punished big time. What's wrong, Jeff? Oh, all right. There must be some reason I don't understand. I won't stop you. But it's dangerous to go outside without taking anything along. Hey, I think there's some stuff in the locker room you suggest. I'll help you out. Thank you, whoever you are. Tony! Thanks, Tony. Yeah, if you guys want to vote for Mother 3, I think it's got 17 votes already. I keep all of my game suggestions in the Discord server. Here, let me post that real fast. Mother 4? That isn't even out yet, is it? Oh wow, there are a lot of other students. I heard a creature named Tessie lives in the Southern Lake. I don't believe it. I think someone made a model and placed it into the lake. That happens sometimes. Tony is heavily implied to have a romantic interest in Jeff? That's wonderful. I'm sleepy. I'll wash my face and brush my teeth and do my business and go to bed. That sounds great. Not for us, though. We need to follow a girl's voice from our dream. I wonder if the rumor's true that in the center of Stonehenge has an entrance leading to someplace. Someday we should check it out. Okay, when I get back from my big adventure, we can try it. I heard a more interesting story than the rumor about Tessie. It's about the cave boys at Stonehenge. Many claim to have actually seen them. Ooh, interesting. Earthbound RTX, nice. Conan, welcome! How are you? Richard says, fun fact, Tony is gay because Itoy had a gay friend. He wanted to include a gay character in honor of his friend. That's wonderful. I love the inclusion there. Oh, hello. I'm so sleepy. Tony's birthday party is tomorrow. I hand-decorated each cookie to pass out at the party tomorrow. Are we gonna miss Tony's birthday? I feel like such a jerk then. Pigeon says this is my favorite track in the game. One of the few songs that makes me tear up. Aw. I'm doing pretty well. We're just trying to save Threed right now. And while we were trying to do that, Ness got a little bit, well, locked up. So we are calling on Jeff to come and save us. If you're gonna go outside, stop by and say hi to Maxwell before you leave. He always looks out for the younger students. Maxwell is working hard in the lab downstairs. Anyway, these days there are many dangerous animals wandering outside, so we need to be careful. Jeff has been summoned for important matters. Indeed. important matters like moving the plot forward. You know what? I'm in my element right now. I may as well do this. Aw, Pigeon! Thanks for the live advice. Ooh. What advice to give right now? You know, seeing Jeff and Tony in here really got me thinking about the story about Ito and how he had a gay friend and he wanted to make sure they were represented, even though, especially back at the time, it wasn't the best thing to be openly gay or openly transgender. And I know it's still hard today, and I still want to encourage everyone who may still be in the closet to take what time you need to come out. But I will say that for those of you who have any of those feelings, there are people out there, like Ito, one of the developers of this game, who are there to love, support, and represent you. And so that would be my advice, is for everyone, even outside of the LGBT community, don't be afraid to be true to yourself, because that's the way that I've experienced that you can be truly happy without having to hide anything. And even if you can only be yourself with a couple of close friends, it's better than hiding yourself from absolutely everyone. That's my advice. Ooh. It's crucial that we're defeating the universal cosmic destroyer Gaius. Nice. Jeff and Tony, you startled me. Are you looking for a late night snack? I'm having some trouble with my project. I've only just fathered Dr. Andonuts. We're here. He'd be able to provide a great deal of help. I heard he's an astounding person. He was the first leader of the Ultra Science Club. Ultra Science? What does Ultra Science mean? You're lazy Stevie and you think that pineapples are okay on pizza. I think that's wonderful. It's a completely different flavor of pizza, so I can understand why some people wouldn't like it. But I think it's a wonderful idea for people who like that sort of sweetness with their flavor. Come on, everyone. It's okay. I know you're all being a bit silly. You know, I bet you JC has an Ultra Science Club in his mansion. That sounds like something that he would put together. I heard that he's greater than Einstein or Heisenberg. Rumor is he's also very strange. If you're heading to the locker room, take this key along. It's a little bent though. Okay. If you leave, call me and I'll record your adventure. It's like saving the game. Nice. Pigeon says I'm actually tearing up right now. Aww. Listening to my favorite game and listening to my comfort character talk about people representing LGBT. I love this day. I'm so happy for you. Blueberry's getting a minor in Ultra Science. Nice. Let's see. It's locked, so let's try the key to the locker. It doesn't fit in the keyhole. What are we supposed to do then? Are we supposed to repair it? Goods. Key to locker. Key to a regular locker. Nice. Yoshito, welcome! Oh, it's been forever. I've been trying to catch up in Earthbound. Well, welcome. You saw Nightwolf was on his sub spree. Yeah, he was. A very wholesome one. That moment when a funny goat wizard gives you genuinely good life advice. Well, I do try and give good life advice every single day. If you're just familiar with me for my games, I'll share my Twitter account right here. If you want to have a little bit of inspiration every day, a little bit of wholesome Twitter posts, come and join it. Right now, Susie's giving her advice for just about a week, but once that's done, I'll be back to giving advice myself. But yeah, this thing's pretty useless. The key is broken and it can't do anything. What are we supposed to do with this? Oh, this is the exit. Alright. Let's see, I think we can get there by getting over the gate, but you'll need some stuff to take with you. Yeah, that sounds right. But how do we fix this? I assume we're a repairman of some kind. Owen says they'd come to spread some joy too. What did skeletons use motorcycles? Oh, that's why. Why do skeletons use motorcycles? It's a joke because they're born to be wild. That's really clever. I like that one. Okay. He knew it wouldn't work. The key didn't work, did it? I thought that might be the case, so I just invented the machine that opens doors, especially when you have a slightly bad key. Sorry for the inconvenience. So, wouldn't that be just like a lockpick? Anyway. If you are Dr. Andonuts' son, then you should be able to repair small tools to make them useful. Just try and keep this positive attitude. Nice. So how do we fix that? I don't know. Richard said, I bought Mario Kart DS at my local retro store, and you got so emotional. You used to play this game a heck of a lot, and you're playing it again after like 10 years. I know a lot of people are getting emotional about Earthbound the same way. I'm so happy for you. Okay, let's open the lockers. Nothing in here. JC says, how did the skeleton know it was gonna rain today? Guy says, he felt it in his bones. Me says, oh, he read it in the weather forecast. Ah, that's not exactly what you were expecting, was it? There's nothing in these lockers. What the heck? Oh man, I was incredibly good at Mario Kart DS. It was an intense snaker, says Psy Beast. Nice, I never really played it. I didn't really have a DS. At least not when it first came out. Oh, there's a Holmes hat. Not sure if we can use that. Do we have it on other? Yeah, we can equip it. Nice. Goods. Let's take the bad key machine. Is it here? Oh, there's a pop gun. Nice. Pigeon says, I think Jeff fixes items at resting spots, like hotels and stuff. Ah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Why we can't use it now. Okay, so that would be a weapon. And a broken air gun. Nice. Okay, so I suppose that snaking is a strategy in Mario Kart DS. Makes sense. Stevie says they played Scott Pilgrim vs. the World growing up and started listening to the soundtrack later after 7 years. Nice! I'd heard about that one. I haven't played it though. Alright. Let's finish opening up these lockers. And nothing inside. Okay. So there, we've done it. We got everything. Can we leave and save Ness and Paula now? If you leave, call me and I'll record the adventure. Wait. How do we call you then? Oh well. Hey welcome! Glad to see you in the stream! Saibi says battle mode in Mario Kart DS is the best version. Nice. Oh, and they're explaining, wait, Tony? Oh, Tony's helping us get over! Use me as a step and climb over the gate. Well, I'll say goodbye for now. I don't know where you're going or why, but remember, we're best friends forever. Thanks, Tony. I take you with me if Paula said that was okay. Winter's White. Nice. Yeah, that's a pretty complicated strategy, Cybeast. I don't know if I could incorporate that if I were to play. Can we jump? Okay, so it's not like Pokemon with the... Oh, hello. It's a monkey. Nice. The bubblegum here is incredible. You should see the size of the bubbles it can blow. Oh, I don't have an ATM card. Can I buy anything? I do have $2, but... Wow. There's no way I can afford any of that with $2. Not even a cup of coffee. Well, a coin of silence would definitely help, but $2,500? Apparently Jeff's dad isn't nearly as rich as Ness's. All he has $2, take it or leave it. Nice. It really is like that right now. The quest is to find our dad's lab. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Stevie, thanks for coming. Hopefully we'll see you on the Discord server later. There's a monkey at the entrance. Take the monkey. He's really annoying. If you buy a pack of bubblegum, you have the monkey for free. Otherwise, it'll cost you $1. So do you want him? Sure. Maybe the monkey will help us, like, maybe the monkey will help us, like the... Oh! He flies with the bubblegum. But I was gonna say, maybe he can help us like the dog. Or the teddy bear. He's so cute! I love it! Starts getting mad at your own errors. Aw, don't get mad. I'm happy you're here even if you make a couple mistakes in typing. At least so far we haven't run into any monsters. People have made Earthbound challenges, and one of them is to make enough money here so that you can get the upgrades from Ness and Paula when they meet him. That is a tough challenge, I imagine. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to face any of these, but I guess we'll find out. Bubble Monkey's the best. Nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, instead of Psy, we have Spy. I imagine that'll analyze them. It is a good. Okay. And in our goods, we have a big bottle rocket. We're gonna save that though. Let's see how much damage we can do when we just shoot. Okay, good. Not doing nearly as much damage as they were before. And you guys watch the monkey play Rubik's Cube? No, I haven't. Goats can be pretty scary, but I try and be nice. Okay. 4. Okay, we're good. So far. Okay, good. They have a high level attack and they haven't used it. Okay, good. Yeah, we're trying to be careful about this. But there's really no telling whether or not there's an enemy that'll be really good or really bad. Oh, we recognize him. He was there when Ness started his adventure. He's okay. Crows drop cookies 100% of the time, and dogs drop bread rolls sometimes. So you can sell those until you get money for all the upgrades. Wow, that would be a huge challenge because cookies sell for like $6 or something like that. So to get enough money for the upgrade, that would be really hard. Hello, tame animals have become wild. Something evil's going on. Here too? Why don't you rest for a short while? Have something to drink, perhaps some tea? Sure. Oh, I see. And then we can heal here if we really want to stick it out to give ourselves some experience. Oh, did you mute chat by accident? I didn't realize you could do that. Yay, that'll give us a cookie. Guys, his evil influence is going global. I imagine he's broadcasting in Fourside. Probably. I imagine that he's been doing all of these despicable things all across, well, this world, whatever it was called. Oh, you muted the stream audio. Okay. Yay! Another challenge is buying the house worth $7,500 in the southwest of Onett before he fights Frank. Wow. That'll take a lot of time. We'll take the bread roll. Alright, go ahead and take care of your dog, JC. See you in a bit. Yeah, we're just casually taking on these so that we make sure that we can get maybe a couple levels, so that'll make it that much easier. But we're not going to spend too much time doing that. Yeah, another is getting all of the drops that are a 1 in 128 chance of getting. You know, for a game that means a lot to you, I really appreciate just how much life that people have put into a game like this, because I think that this game only takes maybe like, what, 25-30 hours to beat the main story, but people still enjoy this game to this day, even though it came back out like 25 years ago. It's incredible. And it's thanks to challenges like Sidebeast is talking about that keeps it going. I heard that the wind is always blowing when Tessie appears. Achoo! Feel like I'm catching a cold. Are you guys looking for Tessie? Tessie may be unexpectedly living in the woods. Personally, I think so. I don't really know about that, but I do know for sure that that's not where my dad is. Oh, Shy Marina, you're flirting with me. Why? If I find Tessie, do you think I'll get in the newspaper? I'm looking for my 15 minutes of fame. Well, good luck. And let us through. There's a Mimi challenge of getting shield before you fight the Starman Jr. Oh, why are you blushing, Shy Marina? Ah! What a cute little monkey. I'm just gonna talk to this guy. A cute little monkey. Would you like a piece of gum? Maybe monkeys don't like gum. Well, this one does. I know I can still use the phone, but I want to make sure I finish talking to everyone. Cyber Phoenix says I'm obsessed with the story of Earthbound and Mother. I'm glad, because that means you can help me understand it. You're right. We're here at Lake Tess, looking for Tessie. We're known as the Tessie Washing Club. Nice. So you've been bitten by Tessie Mania, you're in luck. We might be able to see Tessie tomorrow. I can't wait. Oh, that's great. Do you know where my dad is? I could really, like, use some help with that. Oh, you're the cook. Thank you, thank you. You're a friend who I've never met before, Jeff. Head south. I'm Paula. You hear this message, go south. Jeff worked through the night working on the broken spray can and became a defense spray. Nice. Aw, I'm so sad that you're angry, Jack. Oh, the wind is blowing. That's supposed to be when Tessie appears. Well, I think now's the perfect time to save. Before we meet Tessie. Alright, here we go. How long have we gone? We've been playing for about an hour. Okay, so we're good. Wait, I thought you were just following Ness! Hello? Pictures taken instantaneously! Aw, geez. Do you do this to everyone, then? Not just Ness? I'm a photographer genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready. Everyone together in chat. Everyone together. Say, fuzzy pickles. Eee. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Thank you, space photographer. Oh. Give me some gum now. I'll take care of everything. A bubble monkey. Oh, it's Tessie! It's gotta be Tessie. Our bubble monkey's friends with Tessie. So you two are just gonna go? Okay. Oh no, you're coming back to help! Oh, this is so cool! We're riding Tessie! You really never know what to expect in this game. Like, there's a lot of normal tropes that you'd see in RPGs or different fantasy adventures, but I would never have guessed we would meet a monkey who blows bubbles or something like that. Have I ever played Balloons TD? I haven't. I've heard of it though. Some people have suggested it, but it wasn't that popular of a suggestion. You know, it reminds me of the Loch Ness Monster in a way. Kokodo Beam! Aw, thank you, Conan. I feel loved. Alright, so now we crossed the lake. Are we any closer to our dad? Oh, there's another one of them goats. Maybe despawn a bit? A bit. Nah, he's persistent. Balloons TD6 was 90% off during the Steam Winter Sale. That's impressive. Just as impressive as this goat not giving up. We'll go all the way over, and if that doesn't work. And Conan, thanks for donating to the past game challenge if I did not say that already. Blueberry, thank you so much. That pushed us. We are currently at 50% met. Yeehaw, we're getting there. Goat Toriel will be okay with killing a goat while he's going mad. Yeah, I hope he doesn't tear into me. If he does, I don't know what we'll do. Okay, good. Aw, sweet, we leveled up. That'll help, but until... Oh! It's that pencil! So that means that we're going to have to get that pencil eraser if we ever come back here with Ness. Yeah, of course I'm not killing. I'm giving friendship hugs. Welcome to my modest dungeon. Brick Road. Okay, so... Well, this is like a maze. Let's see. Top, middle, or bottom path. We'll try bottom? Maybe? Oh, the present itself moves. Worthless protoplasm? Ah, that's not worthless! Jeez. You got love. Flowey wants some love too, yeah. Jeez. So, wait. Does that mean that we're doing what Flowey would do? Ah! Hecky! That's not what I meant. Wait, we just had a picture! Hi! Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Alright, everyone in chat, come on, together. Another group picture in Blueberry. I hope you're here for it this time. Yes, there you are. Say Fuzzy Pickles. Nyeh. Wow, what a great photograph. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. Alright, let's see what goods we have for healing. Actually, we have several things that might be able to help. Oh, 30 hit points? That's perfect. Hey, you did just fine. Don't even worry about it, Jack. Hi, Mad Duck. He kind of goofy eyes. Hi, Frothy Deer. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you? I hope you're having a great Tuesday. We definitely are here. That's interesting. He has an ability that affects PP, but we don't have any of it. Shoobs, welcome! Mad Duck has seen some real crap with those eyes. Yep. Aww! Frothy's calling me adorable! Ah! Thank you, thank you! Ah! Hecky, you know what? I bet you're just as adorable as I am. Shoobs, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm your favorite character. Aww. Well, you've all of a sudden just become... I've all of a sudden become my favorite character too. Frothy says, I'm here to spread good furry vibes, or I make people's personas and post them on Twitter. I ask for consent, of course. Oh, that's awesome! I love the spreading good vibes. It's amazing. Oh, the fresh egg. Nice. And a level. I'll take it. Caring mother of this chat. I try and be, Shoobs. Oh, we got a lot more max hit points. That's nice. Okay, so we're gonna come around here. Is that an actual item, or is that a croissant? Nice. Hi, JC. Oh, you just miss some wholesome chats, mainly. And we met Nessie, if you know Nessie, JC. There we go. That's better. Oh, Tessie, yes, that's right. Nessie is the one it's parodying of. No, we're good. We can leave the cookie behind. Ralsei being best boy. Oh, thank you. And I gotta tell you that, well, even the author, the one who's role playing this, shh, they like good furry vibes too. All right. So we gotten through. Good, good. Should I check all the other gifts, Beast? I'm trying to survive here. Hey, it's a rowdy mouse. Hello. Oh, this is the one that has the bash chance. Yeah, there it went. So adorable, too much for me. Ah! Gosh! Hecky! I can't! Ah! I'm just gonna open up a present here. Oh, there's a stun gun. Yeah, so goods. Let's go ahead and eat. Oh, we have a chick? Huh. We'll go ahead and drop the chick. That's fine. Ralsei's your phone background. Aww! Wait, use the chick for what? What am I going to use a chick for? This game makes no sense. Oh, you get a funny message. Oh, okay. Has a chick magnet. Nice. Okay, so there's 2 more. Oh, 3 more. Oh, that's right. Good. Stun gun is an equipped weapon, right? Yeah. Nice. And let's heal up a bit. There we go. Let's head around this way, pick up this item. Have a good day, goat lad. Aw, you made my day. Thank you. Oh, it subdues the enemy and doesn't kill them? Wait, does that still count as a victory? How's your thirst? I could use a sippy sip, mist. There we go. Those are some good sippy sips. See you in a bit, Conan. There we go. 2 good sippy sips. Thank you. A very shocking weapon indeed. Ah, insecticide spray. That could be useful. A broken air gun. A broken iron. Aww! I'll try and keep it up. Thanks for the sips, pigeon. Mist is the water fog dragon. Nice. Alright. What to get rid of? These all do look really good. So, it's gonna be tough. You know, actually, let's go ahead and face the other one right here and see what it has. She says, I hope you have a great rest of the night or whatever time it is for you. This game is amazing for nightly vibes. Oh, do you have to go too? Well, that's sad, but thank you so much for coming if you're leaving right now. But yeah, right now it's only about 8 p.m. where I am. Alright. Yeah, I definitely wanted to save for the smashes. Oh, perfect. So we can see, what did we get? Bread roll? Okay, we don't need a bread roll, but we can go ahead and eat one of the bread rolls that we have. Miss says that they're half here. They're looking up clips from your big brother's stream to show a friend. I'm glad you're supporting him like that. So we'll take the insecticide spray. Which, what does that do, by the way? Deals 100 points of damage to any bug when used in combat. Nice. That could be really useful for some battles. Okay, but yeah, we'll eat the bread roll. And we will now continue on out of here. Yeah, it wasn't too bad to clear that dungeon of items. I love how the monkey is just kind of vibing and doing whatever it wants. It's cute. Alright, now we can continue on. Save though. Yeah, and that definitely helps with leveling up Jeff, so that makes sure that he's matched up. Maybe it was too easy. My name is Brick Road. I am the dungeon developer. I devoted my life to making dungeons. Well, by combining my skills and Dr. Andonuts' intelligence, I became Dungeon Man. The first combination of human and dungeon in history. Let's meet again, once I become Dungeon Man. Would you like to get a good night's rest? Sure, I'll take one. Thank you. Hi, cool dude, welcome! What did you try? You tried something for the first time the other day. What was it? Side B says, I mentioned Balloons 2D earlier because you place monkey towers and pop balloons and prevent them from reaching the end. Okay, so yeah, it's like a tower defense game. Rowdy mice are so anxiety-inducing as I'm used to smash attacks being instant kills. I'm glad they aren't instant kills here. That would have been horrible. So there's another... Okay. We can take on one Rowdy mouse. That's fine. Come on, no smash. Oh, no smash. No smash, no smash, no smash, no smash. Nice. Yep, back to spoopy music again. Let's see, how long is this dungeon gonna be? It looks pretty straightforward. Okay, we can deal with another Rowdy mouse. Alright, come on. No smash, no smash, no smash, no smash. Oh, jeez! My no smash technique really isn't helping. Hey, it's a bread roll! Do you want to throw something away? Nah. We'll abandon the bread roll. And we'll eat whatever that was. The, was it like a boiled egg or something? Yeah, we'll eat the boiled egg. Oh, jeez. That's too Rowdy mouse. Captain Sean smashed Ralsei the first time, but he managed to survive with 1 hit point. Yeah, that was thanks to, like, the rolling timer or whatever. What?! I didn't even see that! They were so small. Alright. But fortunately, these are the same enemies that we met on the way to Giant Step, so that's good. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. No problem. Literally no problem here. A hamburger. That'll definitely help later. Anything else? Okay, so we're still continuing with this. Oh, there's mushrooms! I could, like, use no mushrooms, thank you very much. Ah, oh, jeez. This isn't gonna be very easy, is it? Mushroom! Ah! No mushroom! Stay away. Alright. Is that gonna be... maybe? If that's an attack slug, it should be okay, I think. Yeah, no more mushrooms. Bad mushrooms. I'm gonna take the risk. Hopefully they're attack slugs and not antoids. Okay, good. Phew. And no mushrooms. That's besides. Alright. Onward! Oh boy, these things like that have happened to me, and I don't even know how I can describe the rush from it. Just like, how am I not dead? Yeah! That was a really incredible battle. I totally thought that I wasn't gonna be able to survive the one with Dr. Strong. Now don't worry about it, Jack. Seriously. Everyone makes spelling errors. Especially when texting. It's really no big deal, Jack. Nothing to beat yourself up over. Oh, jeez. Mushrooms! And 2 of them. Ah, let's do it. Come on. Oh, nice smash. Come on. Phew, okay. We managed to defeat a mushroom for once without getting the mushroom on top of our head. That was nice and lucky. Hello? Hi, Dad. Wait. Can you come and pick us up? We're in the middle of the cave right now. Oh, you're just vibe checking us for a break? Oh, and this would be... Oh, so this isn't Ness. Oh. Oh, that's okay. Anyway, don't strain yourself on your journey. Good luck, whoever you are. Okay, at least the game realized that it was Ness's dad calling Jeff. I would have been really surprised if they had just completely not thought about that. Yeah, apparently Ness's dad has Jeff's phone number. Funny, huh? Okay. What's this? Oh, bottle rocket. Yes, we can use a bottle rocket. Good. Let's go ahead and... How about we eat the croissant? And we'll take the bottle rocket. Hey, welcome back, Conan. Saibi says the thing that's weird is he calls you even if you don't have a phone, if you play long enough. Yeah, it seems like once every 2 hours of playtime. Aw, geez. Doesn't look like we can despawn those. Oh, we can. Good, good. Alright. Oh! Pixelated Broadcast! Hi! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my gosh! Hi, everyone! Welcome, everyone, from Pixelated Broadcast stream. We're just playing a little bit of Earthbound. You finally got to raid us for once? How are you? What were you playing? For everyone from Pixelated Broadcast community, hi, I'm Advice Ralsei. I know I've raided you guys several times, but I am a variety streamer, and I do various cute games, various RPGs, just depending on what the community wants to see. And we're doing a playthrough of Earthbound right now. You just finished up Oblivion until it broke a little. Oh, jeez. A little? Oh, a cheap bracelet. Oh, I could really use that cheap bracelet. Hi, Dustmark. Good to see you. Hair Druid, welcome. All right. But yeah, what to get rid of for that? Because we have a lot of broken stuff here. I don't know what we gonna use. Wait, the defense spray. Does that increase one of the friend's defense during battle? Okay, so that's not one that really uses it. Oh yeah, we could get rid of the pop gun. You're right, Pixelated Broadcast. You know, I'm just gonna call you Pixel, so I don't have to spell it all the way out. We get rid of the protractor? I didn't know what we could use. We just had a ruler and a protractor with us, so. Anyway. We'll go ahead and take the cheap bracelet, because that's going to really be good for our defense. Yeah, is the protractor even useful for anything? Jack said, a friend of mine laughs at every error that you make. That's awful. That's not a friend. That's horrible. Pixel says, as far as I know, the protractor doesn't do anything. Seen some people saying that it helps Jeff fix stuff, but no clue. Beast seems to be pretty knowledgeable of the game. Do you have any idea what the protractor's for, Beast? Oh, come on. Let's despawn some of these. That's better. Come on. Here we go. Yes, there's a problem here. We need to get up here. Monkey, can you help us? We need to get up. Good. We have the bubble gum, right? Yeah. Yes. There you go. Awesome. I just, yay, you did lower the rope. Bubble Monkey is best monkey. Miss found out what the protractor does, or the ruler, at least. Killzone, welcome. How are ya? The ruler is an item with no apparent application and appears in Earthbound, along with a similar item called a protractor. Okay. So, as far as any guides I'm finding, the protractor and the ruler don't do anything. Okay. Not even small mistakes? Yeah, don't even worry about that. Has no use to me. Okay. Maybe it's someone else then. Oh wait, so that's a sanctuary location, but I imagine we can't get in there without Ness and Paula. But there's another exit here? Yeah, okay. Hello! It's a girl monkey. Yeah, she is my type. I think I'll ask her on a date. Aw, how cute! Bye-bye, Bubble Monkey. Thank you so much for your help. Yeah, there's no reason any of us would laugh at your mistakes. Okay. Hello. Kids don't look very bright, let me explain. Aw, Killzone, thank you for the host! I appreciate that! These stones are making a pattern. It's called Stonehenge. UFOs visit often here. You must have seen it on TV or read about it in the tabloids. Yes, it's that Stonehenge. I knew that. Yeah, they went off to have a good time together. Okay, and we made it all the way to the lab, where I hope our dad is. Mr. Brick Road, the dungeon maker referred you, right? And not only that, what, who? Oh, my son? Oh, I can't believe it. Gotcha, my son, it's been 10 years since I last saw you. What? You're this close, and you literally haven't come to visit your son in boarding school for 10 years? What? That's just wrong. That's weird. Killzone says they had some issues with Twitch. How's it going, Ralsei? It's going pretty well. We managed to get Jeff all the way down here. JC says that the dad's pretty scatterbrained. Yeah, I'd say so. Cyberfiend says it's cliche, but everyone makes mistakes. And if anything, mistakes can be good because you can learn from them. That's true. Anyway, well, I'm glad you're such a healthy boy. Those glasses look good on you. How about a donut? I don't think I have any room, but sure. Well, I was only offering, but I'd also like a donut right about now. Have you checked out Stonehenge? Kind of. Well, at least I asked. By the way, why are you here? Oh, I see. That girl named Paula must have sensed that I was here. Alright, I'll try and help you out. I'm trying to make a phase distorter that can connect 2 points in space-time, but it's still incomplete. I'll let you use another invention called a Sky Runner. It's a little bit old, but it certainly can help. When you board, always listen for the message that comes from your destination. You'll get there for sure if you listen to the message. The round machine over there is the Sky Runner. What do you think? Isn't it neat? Go on and get in. Let's get together again in like 10 years or so. Really? You're not even gonna come with us? Ah! Jack, I don't see how you messed up at all. I thought that was a perfect sentence. Hare asks, what's your favorite kind of donut? Ooh, good question. You know, there are a lot of fancy donuts, but I like the old-fashioned kind, the ones that have a texture like a cake. Those taste really good to me. There's an item upstairs too? Okay, we can check. Because clearly our dad's not going to help us out at all. A broken pipe? Well, now we can go to our goods and get rid of this protractor. And the ruler, because we know it doesn't do anything. And we can take the broken pipe. Blueberry asks, what are your thoughts on cinnamon rolls? They are absolutely delicious, especially when they're fresh, warm, and gooey. They make me so happy. Can we take this now? Needs a revitalizing machine. Oh, fully rejuvenates you like a good night's sleep. Nice. Yeah, we found it, Cybeast. Ooh, blueberry muffins sound really good. There we go. What happened? It's not moving. Hey, why don't you try pressing the button on the controller? Oh, there we go. Off! Our planet needs us! Woo! Hair Druid says, I made some cinnamon rolls last week, actually. I made homemade cream cheese for the frosting for them. Oh, I want cinnamon rolls now. Here's a big question. Raisins in your cinnamon rolls? I think those are really good too. Honestly, I would, if I had the choice between the two of them now, I'm craving cinnamon rolls without raisins, but I think they're really good. Even when they do have raisins in them. You're picturing blueberry muffins with angry eyebrows now? That's weird. Kinda odd that the Skyrunner looks like a cartoonish UFO. Maybe the aliens inspired the technology? Who knows? Homemade cinnamon rolls are the best! It's a super fun thing to make too, says Blueberry. I agree. Wait a minute, Blueberry. Are you that blueberry muffin we were talking about? Hopefully not with the angry eyebrows. Oh, we found the location. I'm not planning on eating you, no, of course not. I would more worry about the one who said that they were craving blueberry muffins. Hare says, oh yeah, definitely. If you have time, make your own cinnamon rolls at home. Don't buy the pre-made stuff though. Get yeast and put your time and love into your cinnamon rolls. Well, if you have the time and the dedication to do it, I think that the time that you put into it is well worth the reward. I don't see us. Where are we? What's? Ah! We crashed! Ah! Well, that worked, but I feel like we're in the same boat. Now we're all trapped. I thought we were gonna come in from the outside. What? Now all we need is a DBZA muffin button. Well, what's that mean? What's a DBZA mean? Everyone needs a muffin button? Nice. Conan says, I turned Ralsei into a cute talking goat donut. Ah! Don't eat me! I may be a cute goat donut, but I am a living goat donut. Don't! Dragon Ball Z Bridge? I've never seen that. Is it any good? Oh yeah, we do have like the unlocking machine, don't we? Oh, Iconic Wolf, welcome! It's been a little while, how are you? Oh man, did that ever scare me? The Skyrunner, I guess it took a little damage while I was landing. Oh well. You don't have to explain a thing. I am Jeff. Wow, Jeff is really trusting. I'd have a lot of questions if a girl was talking to me in my head and asking me to come over. I'm not very strong. I'm nearsighted and kind of shy, and I tend to be a little reckless, but this is just the way I am. I hope you want me to be your friend, okay? Well, Paula's been talking about nothing but you for the last while, so yeah. Pixel says, sorry, I'm going to be dipping in and out for a few minutes. That's fine. Thank you so much again for the raid, Pixel. I hope you have a great evening. It's good to see you, my friend, Iconic Wolf. Conan says, I won't let anyone eat you. You must be protected. Thanks for being that kind, Conan. I was really worried. Wish you could do it more often? Yeah. I wish our communities could talk more often. Let's get back to the journey then. We made a friend, Jeff! Woo! Jeff joined you. Alright. So then we just have to get through to Belch and we'll be good. Alright, so I imagine we're going to need to use this unlocking machine? Vacuum machine, use. And open the door. There you go. Now all you need is poo and the chosen floor is complete. Yeah. Twitch is being a bit of a jerk. I'm sorry about that. Alright. Up we go there. Let's see. Are we all healed now? Status. Ness. Okay, we are healed. I was wondering about that. Alright, so we need to fix all these broken items. And so in order to do that, we're probably going to need to sleep at the hotel for a little while. Let's bash, side freeze, and shoot. Yeah, the journey turned into a threesome. It did. Alright. Ta-da! Jeff got to level 9. Okay, there you go. I was about to check where he ended up. Alright. So the hotel was like right here, right? Yeah, right next to the bus stop. Okay. Now you need to find Belch. I mean, not literally a bad guy. Oh, the music was funky, wasn't it? It's Bridgewald. Alright, how much money do we need? 180. Not right now. Okay, Jeff, let's see how much broken stuff you have. Okay. There's the broken air gun, the broken iron, and the broken pipe. So we'll need to rest 3 times, probably. Iconic Wolf, I've said hi to you about 3 times. I see you there. Hi there, the real Iconic Wolf. Jeff can spy on a target, revealing their statuses and possible weaknesses. Plus, stealing the intended item they would have dropped if you were defeated. Nice. Okay. Let's see how much money we have and see if it's worth that, or do we store it? Okay, we should be able to afford that amount. Your New Year's resolution is to do a perfect Donald Duck impression. Yeah, I know you were trying it. How's that going? Alright. So it's gonna be like 540. You want an easier way to take out an enemy? Spying on them would be the best way to go, especially useful on bosses. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, hopefully Jeff actually works on repairing an item. He didn't! Okay, so that changes things. I think I'm just gonna store these broken items for now. Ralseis are cute, even the plushies. I agree, thank you! You're so nice. Alright, so we are going to use the Escargot Express, and we will store the broken items. So we'll have more room to pick up more items and more healing items and whatever. Yeah, we can cover the bill, no problem. Okay, so we'll do Jeff's broken air gun. The broken iron. And we'll do the broken... The higher Jeff's IQ is, the more he'll fix stuff. Okay, so we can pick those up later when we have a higher IQ. Sounds good. Alright, and then we can sell some stuff. Wherever that shop was. Yeah, it was down here. Do-do-do-do-do. And we can buy some stuff for Jeff as well. We'll go ahead and sell. Yeah. We can't buy the pack of bubble gum. I guess we'll have to throw that out. Alright, for you, we're going to need to get you the hard hat. And we can get you the copper bracelet as well. So we'll go ahead and buy that hard hat. We'll give you the Holmes hat. That's good. You're back on your laptop. Awesome. Welcome back. The cat walked over your laptop? Well, that's just fine. That makes sense why you're doing all the pluses. Let's see. We're going to have to get a little bit more. Oh yeah, goods. Jeff, we're going to get rid of the pack of bubblegum. We can't get rid of the bubblegum. We can't even drop it. What? That's really weird. We've got our defense spray. We have one bottle rocket. Let's go ahead and we'll give the hamburger to Paula. Because I have a feeling that we're going to need to make room in Jeff's inventory for things like bombs, bottle rockets, and stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that you have to store in the S cargo. Okay. If you bought the gum and then dropped it, the bubble monkey wouldn't have gotten you far. Yeah, that's true. But now that there's no bubble monkey anymore, we don't need it anymore. Oh, I don't even think we need this backstage pass anymore. Yeah, so we can just drop that. I guess we can't do that. We'll have to use escargot to drop that one off, I guess. We got a skip sandwich. That's good, that's good. Oh, Franklin badge could still be useful, I think. And then Ness has all the important stuff. Got it. Alright, so then, okay, we need to withdraw some money. So that's going to be another 300. So that we can give Jeff a copper bracelet. That would be Jeff. And we'll give you the cheap bracelet. Sounds good. As long as you have the Franklin badge, the person carrying it will reflect lightning base attacks back at them. Yeah, that's what I figured. Get you anything else? No, I think we're good. I forget exactly how much the bottle rockets were, so I'm just gonna withdraw most of the rest of our money here so that we can load up Jeff with some bottle rockets. From the person who's in the back alley over here. Some friendship rockets. Oh yeah, these are pretty cheap. And they're gonna be pretty good. Oh, and they're selling a toy air gun. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Here you go. Yeah, let's buy some bottle rockets. I'm not sure what the rust promoter is. So that's going to be... Okay, we can store another 5 bottle rockets. Good. Go and buy 1 bottle rocket at a time, because that's just what we're doing. And maybe we'll do a bomb each. This game is really good. Hi, Theodore. Welcome. How are you doing? The rust promoter damages metallic enemies. Okay, cool. Frothy Deer, hi! Welcome back! Missed you! Bottle Rocket. Who's lugging this around? You know it's gonna be Jeff. Alright. And another one for Jeff. Bottle Rocket. Alright, and let's look at the rest of our inventory. We got 2 croissants. We've got 2 croissants on Paula, as well as a hamburger, a hand-aid, a skip sandwich. That seems to be good for healing items. So we can go ahead and get ourselves some bombs. Oh, those are gonna be pretty expensive. Yeah, we'll go without that. That's good. Theodore says, hey, I'm great. I hope everyone else is doing great too. I am. Thank you so much for asking. All right. You've never played this game before? I've never played it either. It's cool. Could I get a woo from the best boy? Well, I'm a goat, but not a wolf, but I could try. A woo. Was that good? Alright, so we bash with Ness. And we'll shoot there. Yeah, we have the bottle rockets, but we don't really need to use them necessarily. Aw, thank you! I'm glad you thought my woo was good enough. I'm not very practiced at a woos. Oh, there's a better place for bottle rockets. Nice. So yeah, okay, let's drop off, because I imagine now we're going to be trying to go down to the I imagine we're trying to go down the stairs that were blocked by the zombies before. Check to the south of town. Okay, we can check to the south of town. Wonder what we're gonna find there. Alright, let's keep going. You may be wanting to hit the bed, Daddy, but we're going to be outside for maybe another hour. By the way, the chance of bottle rockets hitting is dependent on Jeff and the enemy's speed stats. I had no idea about that. Nice. Let's see. Frothy Deer says, I can't do woo, I bleat. I thought so too. Oh wait, this wasn't here before. What's this? Oh, there's your woo. A woo! Hee. Alright. What is this? Ah! What is that? Cry! I didn't like that! No! The Boogey Tent. Okay. Well, get away from me! Sigh. We'll do a sigh hug. And we'll do a sigh beta. Psy B said to use spy on these, so we'll check it. Only 19 damage. Vulnerable to fire. Okay, good to know. It's literally Cindy. Well, that makes sense now that I think about it, because it's like made of canvas, right? Oh, Blueberry, you're gonna go to sleep. Well, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. All right. Ness does not know Psy Fire, but Paula does. goods. Let's try this bottle rocket. Nice. Ooh. 51. Yeah, that's gonna be really tough. Let's go ahead and we'll have Ness do a life up on Paula, because she's got to use her Psi, and we're going to use our bottle rocket on Boogey Tent. Oh, Ness can't move now? What? Okay, good. That could have gotten really bad. Oh, and we leveled up! Ooh, and Jeff, he better have leveled up. After all that, woo! Where did they come from? Psy Beast! I have no idea where this creepy tent came from. Told you it was a good place to use bottle rockets? Certainly was. A jar of fly honey. Well, that was the kind of thing it was spitting out. Yeah, let me replenish on bottle rockets. Those things are really good. I don't mind if you just lurk, Cyber Phoenix. That's absolutely fine. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead, bash. And yeah, we're gonna go back and heal at the hotel, so no need to hold back. Except maybe hold back on the bottle rockets. Keep the fly honey, it's gonna be important against Belch. Okay. So at least it's useful for something. Yeah, I know a lot of people end up doing lurking. Theodore, don't mind at all. Bash. Freeze. Attack. Yay, we won! Theodore said, I saw the best boy on the team list. I had to see what you were up to. Oh, thank you. I really never know when I'm gonna see someone from the Furries on Twitch team here. So it's always a pleasant surprise to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. So you guys should come by. Who's this? It's Apple Kid. Just wanted to let you know I finished a pretty unique invention. Not sure if it will help you or not. It's called zombie paper. It can be used to trap zombies. Or it's kind of like fly paper. All you gotta do is place it on the floor of a tent or something. You've got at least one tent around, right? And the zombies get stuck to the paper when they move around inside the tent. You can catch a lot of zombies that way. In fact, I bet you could get rid of all the zombies that are terrorizing the area with the paper. I asked Mock Pizza Delivery Man to deliver the zombie paper to you. You should get it pretty soon. Never actually seen a zombie, but if there really are any, the zombie paper will be useful. I'll be calling you up if I come up with anything else. That's awesome! Just what we need. Alright, so let's also call Escargot Express because we need to get rid of those items that are no longer useful. Jonathan, welcome to chat and thank you for the sippy sips. Thanks. Pigeon says, I don't even know what lurking means. I assume it means leaving the stream on while doing something else. Yeah, that's part of what it means. You can also just be watching the stream and too shy to chat. Lurking to me means that you're just watching the stream without chatting. Wait for the paper before resting? Okay. Let me pull out some money. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the $200 and then go back outside for the paper. Thanks for the sippy sip, Frothy. While delivering pizza, this weird guy asked me to help him out. He wanted me to deliver it to something named Ness, who's wandering around Threed. No one knows about this, right? Let's just pretend that you're Ness and I'll give it to you. Oh. Hello, Ness! Just go along with this one for me, okay? Pigeon, thanks for the extra sippy sip. Pixel says that they noticed something awful they need to fix. Okay, hopefully you get fixed. Oh, there you are. Thank you so much for the follow, Pixel. Goodness. You know, even if you weren't officially following me, I know you've always been there. Ever since our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon run, I really need to finish playing that. Yeah, I thought you did that forever ago too, Pixel. Yeah, and Miss, thank you for the sippy sips. Alright. That's right, Ness, we got the zombie paper. I've done my duty to this apple, giving you this apple kid thingamajig. What am I drinking? Oh, it's just water. I have a water bottle here. Well, goodbye. Apple Kid told you that you can put in a tent to catch all the zombies. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they mean to go to the circus tent. But before that, we're going to do a little bit of item management with Escargot and have a rest. Alright, let's go ahead and save. And then do Escargot Express. Pixel said, I must have been my old account, but hey, I'm here now. Yeah, welcome. Tall Mist, it has been a while. How are you? Oh, Frosty. Frothy, are you going to be going to the sleep now? Well, if you are, thanks for coming. Killzone says, I have no idea why, but whenever I see a Ness game, for some reason I think of him having a Nintendo Entertainment System for his head, or an NES. That makes sense. Oh yeah, Tallness is a tall version of you. Side B says, which Pokemon Mystery Dungeon did you play? I was playing Explorers of Sky, and we ended up finishing the main game, and then we took a break to play some other games. But I know that it has a long post game and a lot of things that you can play with that. So I've been kind of putting off playing it, even though I really enjoyed the game. I don't even know why I've been putting off. Alright, let's call Escargot Express. We'll do pickup. Cyberphoenix says, considering Mother 1's protagonist was named Ninten. Oh, Thomas, thank you for the host! Oh, maybe the Ness thing was intentional because Ninten was Mother 1's protagonist. Thomas says that they could be a bit better. I wasn't feeling too hot the last few days. Then earlier this morning, I had to deal with a creep on your friends list. Oh dear. Well, thank you so much for coming. Hopefully you can get a little bit of good vibes from the stream. Saibi says, I've never played Explorers of Sky. I played Blue Rescue Team, Gates of Infinity, and Super Rescue Team DS. Oh, what was that? Oh, Thomas! Ah! Thank you so much for the sub! Ah! There we go. me blush! Thank you so much! I really appreciate that, Thomas! Kill says, oh, the stream is kind of, what? Being in a standstill? Ah! I'm sorry it's not treating you well. Thomas says, someone as sweet and wholesome as you deserve support. Oh, thank you. Saibi says, I can tell you, playing Blue Rescue Team as a kid, I cried my eyes out at the ending. And I can tell you, Saibi, that I've actually played Red Rescue Team before, and Explorers of Sky was a lot better as far as story goes. So if you enjoyed Blue Rescue Team, you'll enjoy Explorers of Sky. You should really try it. Alright, here we go. So we need to give him... No, Ness didn't have one. Yeah, it's the backstage pass from Paula. And the bubble gum from Jeff. No. Awesome. I keep hearing that Sky is the best one. Well, that was what I got recommended to play on stream, and I didn't regret it, so... But don't let that influence you. Just play what you want. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up. Okay, now we can go and place the paper. Sky is super good. Awesome. Alright, let's head around here. Oh, what was kind of a mistake? We should try a zombie paper or some kind of trap. We have to do something. Yeah, let's do it. What system is Sky on? Yeah, that's DS. Thomas says, I never cared much for the Mystery Dungeon games, but that's solely on me because they don't like roguelikes. That's fine. You can do whatever you want, just save my life. Let's do it. Let's see, how do we use the zombie paper? Goods, zombie paper, use. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, the DS and the Wii U have a virtual console. Nice. Oh, now we need to sleep. Ah, okay, that explains why. That was a bit of a mistake. You see, the game doesn't tell me these things. The game doesn't tell me how. I thought I'd have to face a bunch of zombies in here. Anyway. May as well find some people. You can fight some enemies to justify it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Thomas says, also, I gotta brag that you got Animal Crossing Special Edition Nintendo Switch for Christmas. Oh, that's so adorable! Honestly, I would have loved to have played Animal Crossing for the stream, but the problem is that because it runs by daytime timers, then you'd only see Tuesday and Thursday days. Hi, Iconic Wolf! Thomas has been playing Deltarune on their new Switch! That's awesome! Alright. Then we can actually head to the graveyard. Now that I think about it. This graveyard has some pretty good enemies. Just do a little bit of grinding. Couple enemies. Thanks for the sippy sip, Iconic Wolf. Good job, leveled up. Nice. Yeah, and it also makes sure that we have enough money to pay for the hotel. Side says they have the special edition of Let's Go Pikachu on Switch. Oh, that's awesome. I heard those games are really adorable, that you get to like interact with the Pikachu more. Thanks for the sippy sip, Thomas. What's a sippy sip? I have a water bottle right here. Off camera. And when you pay for a sippy sip, I take a sip. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, bash the smelly ghost. I didn't really trust that. Side fire. Did both. Oh wow. That didn't do anything for... Ah, jeez! Yeah, we definitely need to heal after this. Thank you so much for the sippy sips. Basic question, what's my favorite Pokemon? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. Well, actually from the most recent generation of Pokemon, Sword and Shield, there's this starter Pokemon called Sobble, and they really seem to be really shy and they're really anxious when they start out, but as they grow up, they end up gaining so much more confidence and so much power to like protect their friends. I really think that's an inspirational Pokemon for me. I kind of relate to it because I kind of have anxiety myself. So I would say, yeah, Sobble's my favorite. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead. Bash you. Sigh. Let's get rid of these as fast as possible. Nice. Cool. Oh, thanks for the hugs! I appreciate it, Conan! Okay, that should be enough to justify. I may as well take on one more. Thomas says their favorite Pokemon is Jirachi. Oh, and you're gonna change your legal name and make Jirachi your middle name. That's adorable. Yeah, isn't Jirachi the legendary Pokemon that grants wishes? Sweet, I did get it right. Alright. So yeah, let's go down, sleep in the hotel. Oh, sweet. Getting more of these. So we get more experience for eventually facing Belch. Snippy's your favorite. Nice. They're a little bit arrogant, but they are really cute. Do you like ghost Pokemon? If so, what's your favorite? That's a good question. Ghost Pokemon can be a little bit creepy, but I do like them. What's my favorite, though? Well, there's a one called Dreepy, wasn't it? But actually my favorite is Mimikyu because, well, I can kind of relate to wearing a cloak or a robe to try and hide yourself when you're really shy. So let's go ahead and rest. So yeah, I'd say Mimikyu would be my favorite. Are you like Jirachi Witchmaker? Says Thomas. Grew up watching that movie and related so much to how Max and Jirachi just formed a connection with that Pokemon. Awesome! Never seen it, but thank you for the sippy sip, Pixel. Looks like the trap's working. Oh, Decidueye is a ghost type, isn't it? Nice. Oh, Killzone, you like Riolu. Rielu's adorable. Yeah, it's so hard to pick just one. And then, is that a Darkrai? Yeah, I think that's a Darkrai, Side Beast. Oh, Conan likes Banette. Yeah, Banette's really cool too. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Theodore. All right. Here we go. Let's, I guess, check out the zombies. Oh, now you can take the hole to the north. But before we do that, we need to stock up on bottle rockets once again. Oh yeah, we've got space for 3 more bottle rockets, so let's go ahead and stock up on those. Okay, and we need 30 each, so we can get away with $100. Nice. I can tell you, though, it's a heck of a journey going up there. It's as bad as Peaceful Rest Valley. You rarely get through in one piece. Well, we'll do our best. Okay. Bottle rockets. Fill up Jeff's inventory with bottle rockets. Yeah, we did make our way through the what was it? The Peaceful Rest Valley. And if we really need to, we can use a little trick to make sure that we're okay. Okay. Did we fill up? Yeah, we filled up on bottle rockets. Nice. Just showing off one of the emotes you have? That's a cute Proto-Gen one. There's a silver lining to the north, though. There's a Saturn Village where you can rest up. Nice. Thomas says, I almost forgot. If you remember, last time I was here, I wanted to make giving you ear floops a thing. So, oh, you flip my ears. Oh, thank you. Ah, that's so cute. Maybe I can make that a command for the bot. A floof command. Ear floof. Okay. There we go. Despawn, and we can go this way and pick up a no good fly. Okay, so hopefully this would be good here. Dodged. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's so precious, Thomas. I like that idea. I do. Okay, here we go. Down to see Belch. After all, You're quite a floopy monster. Oh, come on! We couldn't go back in! Hecky! Okay, that didn't do too bad. But hecky, that was not what I was expecting. Okay. I think Twitch is being good to me. Nice. Okay, so that isn't too bad of an encounter, but we need to despawn all the zombies. Hi, Kenny, welcome! Yeah, we can't handle all those zombies. Hecky's so adorable, aw. Can we get some better zombie luck? No? Okay, we can deal with this. I thought we could. Okay, we'll press on. We'll do this. Okay, so I'll deal with the zombie dog in the back, and we'll have Paula deal with the flies in the front. Oh no, that was horrible. That was a lot of damage. Alright. Ness, we're gonna need a life up for Jeff. Ah. I don't know, some of these encounters do not seem balanced at all. Yeah, potshots like that just really... they hurt, literally! These tunnels, along with Threed and Belch, started freezing the game when I have to cheat on that and spawn a ton of enemies. Ah! That's weird. Okay, level up, we'll take it. Let's see. Hopefully that butterfly will be there still. This is a JRPG from the 80s not being perfectly balanced? You don't say. Well, this is 95, but I get your point. Okay, let's try and take care of one at a time. Freeze. Oh, freeze doesn't do anything. Sorry, fire? There you go. Yeah, it was 1995 in the US. Oh, I got a Psy Hug Beta! We can give better hugs now. Excellent. So, how are our hit points doing? Looks like we could give a life up to Paula. How about? Oh yeah, it was technically a 1994 release date for Japan. A Skip Sandwich DX? Neat. Lyot, thank you so much for the host! Welcome! Let's see. Let's take care of the zombie with you. Psy. Freeze for the zombie professor, and we will shoot the urban zombie. What? We can get possessed? So many different status conditions. What? So we're possessed now. Okay. I don't think we can do much about that. But Light, how are you? Light says I've been going through the Mother series as well, so I thought I might as well host someone who's playing that. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Were you streaming, by the way? A silver bracelet. Nice. Let's see. I think Paula might actually be the one who could use that. Goods. Equip. Yeah, to increase her defense. Oh, you just finished Earthbound. You finished streaming 30 minutes ago. Nice. We're in Threed right now. Well, a little bit outside of Threed. You have to go to the hospital to cure it? I don't want to have to backtrack, though. You have a ghost? There's a doctor specialist for that. Nice. Let's see. What is this? Since you had the fly honey, I considered you a friend, but you're actually just a commoner. I am the mortal enemy of your kind. Mini Barf? Oh, okay. I was wondering if that was going to be Belch, but it's not. Oh, Shoops, thank you so much for your host. I appreciate it. Never found the ghost much of a hassle, if I'm honest. Well, I hope you're right. Alright. Freeze. Oh, okay, so it just tries to do random things. Okay. Freeze doesn't work very well on it. What's that? What? Sigh. Hug? Sigh. Fire? Shoot. Oh, only 1 damage. That's not bad. Maybe spy on him? Okay. Let's see. Sigh. Nah. I'm gonna try the flash, see what that works. And we will definitely do the spy, see what that does. Okay. Vulnerable to Psi-Fire, well, we got it. Let's see. Can we recover, maybe? Yeah! No visible effect, okay. I think Saibi said, you need to go to the hospital because you have a case of terminal adorableness. Ah! Maybe another victim of bottle rockets. Well, we'll try. We'll do a badge here. Psi-Fire. Goods. 1 bottle rocket. Yeah, it's still standing. I don't know why. Huh. Interesting. Bash. Should I use another bottle rocket? Goods. Oh, it's a mini boss. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I hope, like you said, there's going to be a rest point between here and there. You said, what was it, the Saturn Village? I wanted to get your fly honey and gulp it down. Master Belch and I love fly honey. Good to know. So we might be able to use the fly honey to our advantage. Oh, hello. You must have a long, tough road ahead of you, do you not? There's no need to explain. I already know you must be hungry. It's good timing for you. I happen to be carrying something to eat. What would you like? Oh, so we can buy healing items off of them. Fun Gang! Welcome to chat! Hi! Ralsei's playing a masterpiece of the SNES. Yes, I am! Let's see. Oh, you can make a bottle rocket at home. Nice. Another cool thing you got is Undertale coloring books. They're probably stolen fan arts, but they're so cute. Yeah, I really don't like seeing stolen artwork, but I really do love seeing all the incredible artwork the community has done. The music was screaming? Well, basically. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we'll need any of that. There's a village with many interesting people ahead. You should go there and visit. I heard the name of the village is Saturn Valley, but I cannot find it on the map. Let's check it out. Oh, thanks for the follow, Fun Gang. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. It's good to see you. Oh, looks like there's some enemies. Might be a little bit of a stretch, but there's probably no way to know for sure, but have you played Deltarune? I sure have. In fact, if you go to my YouTube channel, where I have all my stream recordings, you can see my playthrough of it. Let me just put that in chat real quick. How will you restore faith in yourself, Jack? You need to trust in your friends. Trust in the community. But I'm serious. I've actually played it. Let's see how well we can do here. This is the Armored Frog. Let's do the front row with fire. Friday Night Funkin' Pop is a pop, not gonna lie. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that. It's really good. Oh no! We were petrified by the ghost. Okay, so it's an armored frog, so we need to use some Psy on it, I think. Oh, it looks like we may need to do some healing too, but we'll go a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, not risking it. Paula, there you go. Do some fire in the front row. And we'll try a bottle rocket on the armored frog. Psy hug, yeah, that's our favorite thing, is hugs. Alright, there we go. Now we can bash, and we can use a Psy freeze on the frog. There we go. You spy on it? Well, I can't really spy on it. It's not moving very well right now. Okay. Thomas says that, believe me. Believe in me that believes in you. Yeah. Oh, there's a bomb. Sweet. We didn't have to pay for it. Oh no. Yeah, there's no way we're dodging that. Paula's out of Psy. Jeez. Alright, so we're gonna have Ness use his Psy hug, because we're kind of desperate right now. Imagine if Psy lullaby was a thing. I was gonna say Psy kindness, but it didn't really work as far as character limit goes. Well, Paula's body was solidified. There we go. By the power of hugs. Can't spell kindness without Ness, that's true. But yeah, we only have one more of those. So I hope we can get to that village soon. Thanks for the follow, Light! I appreciate it! Yeah, and so we're gonna be playing this all the way through every Tuesday. A protein drink? What's a protein drink do? Building a stronger, healthier body. And a blast of nourishment when you're fatigued. Okay, it's a healing item. Got it. But we're good as far as health goes. Yeah, I do have a ghost around me. Jack redeemed live advice, so in your situation, I know it's really hard to forgive yourself for your mistakes, and it's hard for a lot of people. It really is. But when it's really hard for you to convince yourself that it's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to be who you are, that's when you need a close friend to be able to help kind of dispel that lie that your brain's telling you, to dispel the lie that you aren't worth it, that your mistakes mean that you're unforgivable. So when you can't believe yourself, sometimes you need to trust in your friends who tell you something that you want to believe. You want to believe you're worth it. You want to believe that your mistakes don't define you. So while you can't believe in yourself, you believe in your friends. You trust them that they are telling you the truth. And that's one of the best ways that you can overcome those sorts of horrible feelings. That would be my advice to you, Jack. Yep, I is haunted, unfortunately. Okay. Let's see. We should be okay here. Just one ant thingy. It's a violent roach. Okay. I'm not taking any chances with this. Say hug. Bash. Oh, spy on it? Okay, only one damage. It didn't work on Violent Roach. Vulnerable to paralysis. Do we have enough for paralysis? We do, just barely. Okay. $20 damage. Come on. Nice, okay. Yeah, it's some nice music, isn't it? He may be violent, but he's just a roach, yep. Well, Jack, thanks for coming, and please, anytime you're feeling bad, don't be afraid to come by the community. Okay. Bash, bash, because we are all out of Psy. Yay, okay. I hope this is leading to the right place. What's this? Oh, a bottle rocket, sweet. Alright, come on, come on. We really need a rest here. Alright, where are we? Oh, hello! We feel groove. Hi, though. Me, Mr. Saturn. This place all are Mr. Saturn. Oh, this is the Saturn Village. We made it! Woohoo! Okay, do you guys know anything about possessions? Here's where Garfield did his dance. Nice. Yep, I am checking the houses. Oh, there's a phone up there. Do you want slumber? Yes, I do. Thank you, thank you. The Saturns are the Temmies of Earthbound. Nice. Well, it doesn't look like we got rid of the ghost, though. Is there someone here that can get rid of Ghost? I am Dr. Saturn, Zoom, and I repair your body. Dying. Want me to operate on you? Yes. All fixed up. Oh, yes! Thank you, Dr. Saturn. There went the possessedy ghosty thing. Once upon a time, we were many everyday slowly are less. Why? Good question. Free healthcare in a resting area. It is really nice. Rest promoter, nice. Speaking of Temmies, I voiced them as if they were toads from Mario games. Okay. I could kind of see that. They kind of have a similar quality to them. Oh, there's a lot of them here. We look the same. I give you a special thing. Not now, Zoom. I give you on the way back. Bye later. Okay. Base secret. Base behind Grapefruit Falls. Password I tell. Belchman say password. Then stand still. Wait for 3 minutes. Wait, do I say wait 3 minutes? Or is that literally I wait 3 minutes? Scary guy, boing. Grapefruit Falls. Scary, sick, barfy. Go ahead and la. Ding, scary. Well, we'll be sure to be careful. Oh, you literally wait 3 minutes. Nice. Okay, I'm glad I asked. Ralsei, what's your opinion on Mettaton? I think that Mettaton's a great showman. I love them. Let's see, you have $308. We trade the secret herd. So boing. If you have $1,708, we'll trade the horn of life. Oh, so there's a little shop there. Not sure what they are for, but I don't have that kind of money on me right now, and don't have that kind of space. Like you said, there's a waterfall in the valley. You have to go behind the door, and you're told to say the password, and you wait for 3 whole minutes. Got it. If you come for buying, you can sell too. I'm Mr. Saturn, boing. I can do all for you. What do we have? Ooh. Great charm, silver bracelet. Wow. We can really equip up. But we're going to need to get our money out. Mettaton is a good TV robot. Wish I could catch their show though. I wish I could catch them too. That'd be great. I'm not sure if we even have enough money to afford all that. Let's see, you sell. You sell a lot of stuff. Jeez. The one with the base on it is an ATM. Well, we'll see what we can afford then. Alright, so we'll withdraw 2,200. And let's see what we can afford then. What are we buying? Let's see. So we'll need a red ribbon for Paula. So we need to sell some stuff in order to get some stuff. That makes sense. What are you buying, Ralsei? Boing? Well, I'm buying things that'll make sense. Buying a lot of equipment. What else need? Yes. So we'll buy a red ribbon for Paula. And I'll sell the regular ribbon. So that would be the Great Charm for Paula. Nice. Anything else? Yeah, we'll need the silver, but we're going to need to sell. Well, not necessarily sell. We'll have to swap some stuff around so we can sell the copper bracelet. Oh yeah, we can just sell the copper bracelet right away. What am I thinking? There we go. We will sell Jeff's copper bracelet as well, or whatever he has. There we go. Alright, so then we'll buy a silver bracelet for each. And we'll buy a silver bracelet for Jeff. Here we go. Here you go, Jeff. Nice. Pigeon says, I remember hearing something about Itoy that made Saturn writing based on his kid's handwriting. Oh, is it? Oh, that's so adorable. Do you need anything else? Yes, I'm going to need a Great Charm, but I'm going to need to sell maybe the Rust Promoter. There we go. And we're going to need to buy the Great Charm for Jeff. What else? I think we're good. Yeah, I'm not sure about the bionic slingshot. We'll just go ahead and leave that. Alright. Let's go ahead and deposit the rest of our money. And let's see what else we can do here. We'll deposit the rest. Okay. So we make sure that that's saved. And we'll see what else we can do here. Oh, there's Mr. Saturn up on the top here. 3 to zombie full. I saw. Bad stink behind falls. Zoom. That's good. Yeah, there is a phone. I'm gonna have to go down and see it. Lots of friends taken behind falls. Why? Don't know. Yeah, we can save out here, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know that we'll have time to keep going forward, unfortunately. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours! Can you believe that? Because we're gonna have to wait 3 minutes out there anyway. A sudden guts pill? What's a sudden guts pill? Doubles your guts during battle. Okay, so it's a temporary guts thing. Maybe do the waterfall trick? Well, we can do that, I guess, and then walk straight out. Saibi says, then I can go back to sleep and put an alarm up to wake up to get you. Nice. A protractor? I don't need that. That must be where the protractor went. and a broken spray, which we don't need. Okay, cool. But now, I think we're gonna save and leave the boss battle, or however it is, for later, for next stream. So let's go ahead and save here. Thank you all so much for coming. Let's find someone else to raid. So, we're going to be continuing the stream on Tuesday at 7 p.m. On Thursday, we're going to be playing Untitled Goose Game. That's going to be really fun from what I hear. It was a good stream, thank you! I'm glad you enjoyed it. In the meantime, I'm going to be uploading this recording to YouTube for everyone to enjoy. And we hang out at our Discord server. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for coming. And let me give a shout out to our raiders. Thank you so much for Lyot for coming in with the raid. And a shout out to Pixelated Broadcast, if they're still here. Thank you guys so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. And now, let's see who we can spread the love to. Let's see who's online. And maybe we can make a new friend playing Earthbound if no one else we recognize is on. Yeah, there's not really anyone we really know online. Let's see. Is there anyone else playing Earthbound right now? Ah, it looks like there is someone else who's going through it for the first time. Let's see how they're doing. All right. Looks like their name is Xcard. So let's go ahead and give them some love. Let's see. It's E. It's X. E. Card. Nice. And I really like their overlay. They have a fun Earthbound overlay. Yeah, thank you all so much for coming. And hopefully to see a lot of you on Thursday. But if not, we'll see you on Tuesday for the next Earthbound playthrough. You'll be playing Mother 3 in the following weeks. I'll have to give you a follow. Let me make sure that I do that. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you all off. Give them some love, okay? Bye, everyone!